I'm about to go over 9 profitable home-based business ideas that are accessible to just about anybody. I'm going to show you how you can start these businesses with little to no money and how you can actually get sales. Plus, I'm going to give you examples of real people that have started these exact businesses that I'm going to be talking about. So if you appreciate me making videos like this, let me know by gently tapping that like button, and let's jump into it right now. All right, first business is going to be making wall art. And specifically, you're going to be making and selling the wall art on Etsy. Now, Etsy is really cool because you can make custom artwork, and I mean all different types of like arts, crafts, etc., and then sell directly on their platform. And that's exactly what this lady Kelly did. So she basically started selling wall art using a printer in her garage. And she made $23,000 in 3 months on Etsy. And the day she launched her shop, she made her first sale. And by the way, Kelly did all of this on the side while being a busy mom. And it's not just her. For instance, this channel, Lingzy Handmade, crochets all kinds of different stuff, for instance, bags, and then sells the stuff that they crochet on their YouTube channel on their Etsy store. So YouTube is a great way to actually get traffic to your Etsy store to make sales. And the best thing is once Etsy sees that you're getting traffic to the website, they're going to start sending you more traffic as well because they're going to think that your listing is high quality. Now you might be thinking making artwork is only for girls. Well, actually, this guy right here started a custom wreath making business. So yeah, 21-year-old Max started this business and turned it into a 6-figure business in a very short period of time. And he grew the business using organic social media. Now these wreaths are custom made and they're super intricate, and he sells them for $250 each. And he made over $500,000 in 2024 alone by selling over 2,000 wreaths. Quick break. I'm going to be doing a live training this Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'm going to be revealing the greatest business in 2025. It's a completely free training, no strings attached. In fact, I'm giving away even more bonuses at the training. Just as an example, I'm going to be giving away my 60-second niche validator GPT, which is a super valuable piece of software where you can finally figure out what the best niche for you is. So do not miss out on this training. Make sure you sign up for it down in the description and the pinned comment below, because this will be the only time we do it, and it will be the only time we give away the 60-second niche validator GPT. And you'll get to meet me and you'll get to ask me questions directly. So I look forward to seeing you there. So click the link in the description and the pinned comment below, Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Put it on your calendar. And if for whatever reason you missed out on it, you weren't able to attend, make sure you still click that link because we might be having workshops in the future as well, and you'll be the first to know about it. So yeah, hope to see you there. The next one is a gourmet mushroom business. And this is where you literally grow mushrooms, the legal kind, of course, and then sell them at local farmers markets or sell them directly to restaurants. Now, the thing about mushrooms is they only grow in certain climates. So this can be especially profitable if you're in climates where it's difficult to grow them. So for instance, Robin Moore lives in Kansas City and she started a mushroom growing business. Now, Kansas City is not an environment that's good to grow these mushrooms. However, people want to eat fresh mushrooms. They don't want ones that need to be shipped and stored and have a bunch of chemicals on them. And she grew her company, MyCoPlanet, into Kansas City's largest fresh gourmet mushroom supplier. And she's now providing mushrooms to over 20 local businesses. And she grows about 350 pounds of mushrooms per week. And this is likely making her $250,000 to $350,000 in annual revenue. So yeah, this could be a really good idea, especially if you're in a place where it's difficult to grow mushrooms. Of course, you're gonna have to grow them in a basement or in a room, and you're gonna have to set that room up in the right way with the right conditions to grow them properly. All right, next one is starting a hot sauce brand. So of course you could do a lot of different types of foods, but in this particular case, I'm gonna use hot sauce as the example because I found an amazing story. And that is the story of Drew Davis, who is a teen with cerebral palsy, and he pitched a creative product in school, got a B-, and then grew the business to $5 million a year anyways. So Drew's hot sauce business began as a high school assignment, and a teacher called his idea unrealistic and gave it a B-. But that feedback fueled his drive. Now he named this hot sauce brand Crippling Hot Sauce. And last year he sold over 500,000 bottles, hitting $2 million in revenue. And he launched it all from his parents' kitchen. And they've got a bunch of very interesting flavors. The least spicy flavor is Life's a Beach. And then every flavor up from this is a little more spicy, so just for the parking, special treatment, limping, crippling agony, and ghost pepper palsy. So yeah, really cool story. I love how he kind of makes light of his disability, and when life gave him lemons, he turned it into lemonade or hot sauce. Now, if hot sauce isn't your thing, there's a lot of other consumables you can make. For instance, this guy made a kimchi brand, and he started it by giving away 500 jars of kimchi. And this is Virgil Dickinson. And he delivered the kimchi to people's doors by foot and bicycle, covering up to 40 to 50 miles a day. So when he first started this business, he was grinding, doing everything himself. And after delivering the first 500 for free, enough people loved it that they started ordering more. So yeah, it doesn't say how much he's making, but he is making a full-time income and it's replaced his job. Next one is really cool as well. This mom basically made a crayon making side hustle where she basically makes eco-friendly crayons. And she's raking in $300,000 a year doing this. Or there's other physical products you could make from home like cooling towels. Just like this 15-year-old did when he launched Cool Towel from his bedroom in Essex. And he's on track to make over 100 pounds, which is about $134,000 a year. And what do you know? He used social media to start his business and get nearly all of his sales. So the common theme here is using social media combined with a traditional business to get sales. And that's kind of exactly what I teach people to do. I teach them how to grow their personal brand and make content and then monetize that content effectively. And then I actually have a GPT that I made from all of my philosophies as well as thousands of hours of coaching. And it's basically gonna help you pick the right niches, right? So pick the right business ideas and niches, pick the right ideas for content and monetize that content effectively. And you can check that out down in the description and the pinned comment below. Now, another at-home business that you can do is simply teaching other people how to do the thing that you've already done. And in many cases, it might be some way of making money, even if it's just teaching them how to get a random job, just like my client Josh Madakor does when he teaches people how to get entry-level IT help desk job. Now, when I first started working with him, he was making less than $1,000 a month on YouTube. And at first, after working with me, he actually used his YouTube channel to get his dream job at a FANG company. And then he turned YouTube into a side hustle that was making $1,000, $3,000, $5,000, and eventually even $10,000 a month. And then he quit his job, and with my help, he scaled his YouTube channel all the way to $180,000 a month. So if you're interested in doing the same thing and growing and monetizing on social media, I have a program and it's called Content Growth Engine. And you can get a free strategy call today by booking a link down in the description and the pinned comment below. And on the strategy call, we'll figure out where you are right now, where you want to be, we'll make a plan to get there, and see if we're a good fit to work together or not. Do not bang your head against the wall for years and years trying to figure out how to do YouTube on your own. Just book the strategy call. And also check out the case study video I did on exactly how we were able to help Josh scale his business by clicking right here.